Look, guys, I'm only 20 years old, so take this with a grain of salt. I've only lived 20 years. I mean, I bet somebody who's a lot older could tell you something similar, something different, but from my perspective and from what I've experienced, the fullest life is a life with lots of contrast. Lots of contrast. Having experienced being loved, having experienced being hated, having experienced extreme good, having experienced extreme bad. I think that's the fullest life, is just having experienced extreme, the middle, all of it at some point, to the point where you really understand different perspectives, and it helps you to know exactly what you want better and what you don't want better. And it's really great because I know that the people that I've met that have experienced great contrast, like living in different places, interacting with different sorts of people, different types of people, those are the people who you can connect with on the deepest level with multiple groups of people, like a lot of people who've lived in maybe the same place their whole life, or have had one experience, like a much simpler experience. It's a lot harder for that sort of person to relate with a sort of person who has not had a similar experience, because it's harder to empathize with somebody who you don't understand, because that's what empathy is, right? It's literally understanding somebody. But when you have somebody who has the experience of, maybe not the exact same experience of everybody, very different, but they understand that there's a lot of contrast that comes with life. There's a lot of different experiences that can come from any given situation, and the way that a certain situation makes you feel is not always going to be the same for everybody. Those people who have been through a lot understand that, and can interact with lots of people, and can empathize with a lot of people, and be friends with a lot of people, and also know who to avoid, know who is not on the same wavelength as them, people who will not be bringing positive things into their life. So that's just my 2 cents for today. I don't think it's whatever type of life you're living, it's not really here nor there. It's just the kind of life you're living and who you are just will attract certain things and attract different things. And that's perfectly fine either way. But it's just something I've noticed as somebody who's, I have moved around a little bit and been to a lot of places. And the place where I do live, it's not your typical American experience. So here's for anybody who wants to know about that. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for today. So I'll maybe come back on here another time and elaborate a little bit more. But thank you for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.